Alright, here's something a little different. A couple months ago, I had a swimming pool back here. 20 by 40, you know, the thing was huge and nobody used it. Ed? Lil Dirtbike? Oh man! I'm gonna give that one to you, Bill, but that was funnier. Boy, that looked like it hurt. So I had it filled in, and the contractor, he filled it in, did a good job filling it in. But when he put down the dirt and the new grass and stuff, you know, the dirt is all lumpy and bumpy. And when I do mow what's here, it the blades dig into the dirt and stuff. I mean, it's just it wasn't graded properly, so I have to grade that. But what he also did is he did put some grass down. It's starting to die now because I think he put it down in June and July, and it was doing good. But it's starting to die now because it's August and it's hot. You know, you're not supposed to plant until maybe September. But anyway, up here where the shade trees is and stuff, it was a nice decent grass. You know, it was a soft, you know, what you would want in your backyard. But then he only did like a third of it. You know, and it looks pretty good. And then over here, he put down some grass. I don't know. It's like the stuff you see on the side of a highway. You know, I mowed this less than a week ago, like 3 days ago, and it's already grown. I mean, it's real garbage. So what I did is I actually had to use some glyphosate, and I actually sprayed the whole yard up to where the good grass is. And now I'm going to make a drag rake or a drag grader or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, look at this garbage here. I mean, it's green, but here's one that like I said, this was just mowed a couple days ago. You know, it's just not grass that you want in your house. Look at it. What is that? It's crazy. But anyway, what we're gonna do is make a drag rake or a harrow or something, you know, and we're going to try and drag this whole place out, and hopefully, you know, this grass that I treated is going to die. I didn't treat the stuff up there, you know. I don't mind that. That's good grass. But 2/3 of this place, you know, I got to start from scratch. So, you know, plus there's he's got big rocks in here and stuff. So let's go inside and we'll see what we can do about building a drag rake. I'll show you what I got. And here's what I got. I bought a gallon of this concentrated stuff of glyphosate and sprayed it down with this. It took a while, you know, almost 3 nights to do that little bit. But let me show you what we're doing. It's funny, last Saturday morning, Mike called me from the steel yard and asked me if I needed anything. You know, I said, yeah, get me some spike nails, you know, like 3 or 4 inch spikes. And he brought these back. He goes, I don't know what they are, but sound like something you could use. You know, they're about 3/8 thick. And I looked at it, I said, I think it's a rivet. You know, I'm not too sure. It's got like a blunt little end on here and stuff. And I says, I'm pretty sure it's a rivet that goes in there and you beat the one side down after you put it through the steel or whatever. He goes, oh yeah. So he got me these. And I didn't even tell him how many, but he picked up 20 of them. And that'll be perfect because I got a 38-inch mower, and 20 of these 2 inches apart will be right where we need them. But it's funny. And you know, the place he goes usually sells stuff by the pound, but these here they sold them 30 cents a piece. So for $6, I should be able to make this rake. All right, what I have here is an attachment that actually hooks up to a lawn tractor. You know, with this pin here. This at one time, this was about 30 years ago. This was a lawn sweeper. You know, you drag it behind it and it spins the brush and throws your grass clippings up into a, you know, like a big bag or whatever. But anyway, I picked it up and the bag rotted away, and I took this and I just put this in my my steel pile, you know, where I keep stuff, you know, for future use. And it took 30 years, but I'm finally going to use it again. And then down here, in one of the same scrap piles, was a piece of I-beam, you know. or I should say channel. You know, it's pretty heavy, and it's pitted and stuff, but you know, it was put in that pile for that reason, you know, to scrap it one time if I didn't use it. But it's solid enough for us to use, so I think what I'll do is I'll drill 30 holes in it, so we can just put them things in there and weld them pins up. Alright, I got the channel up here and I laid it out, put a line down the middle of it, and I started trying to mark it with a marker here, and you can't see it. Once you put it on there and it dries, it disappears. So we had to revert back to the soapstone, the old soapstone days, right? I'm coming in an inch off the side here. I'll round the edges off and stuff. I'm probably going to use this thing once in my whole life, so that's why I'm using the rust and stuff. But we're going to come off an inch off the side, and then probably put them in every 2 inches. Just make a mark. I'm doing this with my left hand. Not bad for left-handed. But anyway, I'm going to put them in every 2 inches, and then I'll drill it from this side. We're probably going to put them in from the other side, but I'm going to drill them from this side. I probably don't have to drill them, you know. I mean, I could probably just weld them in spots, but it'll make it easier. Alright, this looks like it'll work out well. I set this up, I laid it on top of there, and I didn't bend anything yet. This was already sort of bent out on an angle. Same with that. So what I'll do is this is almost at the edge. I'll bend this out a little more, and then bend this in, so it'll come right to the edge of that. Actually, I could probably go right to that, right? And have that down. There's really no need to have a extra 1 inch on each side, so I might do that. There's no reason at all to have that stick out. Alright, let me recalculate. These things are actually bigger than 3/8. They're 7/16. Actually bigger than 7/16, but we're drilling a hole 7/16, and then we can actually pound them in. So yeah, we're not making power hole or anything, or even center punching it. We're just going to let it find its way. Close enough. You might catch or snag when it goes through, but I have the belts loose enough that it won't do any damage. You have to turn it down and back it off. When you get to the end, you know, you can feel it. If you just get a little pressure, there you go. See, that wasn't tough, was it? Alright, I got, let's see, 17 more of them. We'll turn you back on when we're done. Alright, got this little lacquer thinner here, and all I'm going to do is switch the head in there a little bit. See how clean that rag is? Brand new. And then you wipe it down. You see all that grease? That way my welder don't have any problems. You know, a lot of guys are saying, oh, well, you just burn that right off. But if you do this, then you don't have to. You know? Instead of having Lil Dirtbike having problems, man, just clean everything up for him. Alright, let me do this. I still got about 17, 18 or more to go, so I'll turn these back on when we're done. Alright, we got all these ground up and cleaned up for the Lil Dirtbike, and I got this all degreased and everything. Now I'm going to just stick them in here, and oh shucks, they don't fit. Alright, put on and you guys with headphones on, turn down the volume. Ziggy, you hear that? Alright, should have enough time. Can you see that? need to open up the vise. The vise is too tight. There we go. Alright. That one actually went in pretty hard. I put one in earlier and it went in pretty easy. And you think I wouldn't even have to weld it, but that'll pop out pretty easy. So, let me drive a few more of these in and we'll get back to you. Alright, turn the volume down again. This, get a bigger hammer actually helps a lot too. Alright, got 4 of them in. You see that? And they're looking pretty good. They're pretty straight. Straight as they gotta be. Alright, let's see. 4 down. 16 to go. Alright, I got most of them in there. And it's not too fast for you to see, always says. You get the idea, right? I still have 8 left, but I ran out of gas. My forearms are ready to explode here. Look at the veins and stuff. I'm not supposed to be doing this. That's why I got the kids. So Mike's on his way over. Lil Dirtbike's on his way over. Daddy Dirtbike. So got 4, 5, 6. I got 8 holes left. Let them drive them in there. All right. I guess next thing we'll do is when Lil Dirtbike get here, we'll weld them in place and then weld the handle on. All right. We'll see when they get here. All right. My buddy Lil Dirtbike came here to help me. You're gonna try and drive some nails. So if you got the headphones on, turn the volume down. Oh Christ! Oh man, look what you're doing! Look what you're doing! Oh!
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh Christ! Now I got to redo the whole thing.
Well, you got it. Where'd you find this? A toy box? You know, I had a small hand sledge somewhere. Oh, you know, it's out in the shed. I was looking for it.
Yeah.
What'd you draw this with? It's a triangle.
Is it?
Look at that.
Oh yeah, look at that. That should be easy to send through that.
Oh man.
There you go. Oh man, hold it. Look what you're doing. I could have just drilled the holes wider.
I told you. You didn't want to.
Because that's what you did. They put them in sideways. Ay, ay, ay. Oh man.
Got him. Whack-a-mole.
Ay, ay, ay. All right. All right, we got 4 more over here. I'm going to help put them in, then we're going to weld them up. All right, you ready, buddy?
Yeah, ready to go.
All right, go ahead.
Weld them up.
I cleaned them up for you, buddy.
Yeah.
That's why they're welding so nice.
Alright, sounds like it's at the end of the duty cycle. That looks good though. Oh, you know what? You're at the end of the metal, that's why I was doing that. I think it's at the end of the duty cycle anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
Yeah. Alright, we got the what do you call that? The handle, the drawbar. We got the drawbar on. Just got to weld this other corner, and then we'll be ready to take it outside. Alright, buddy, go ahead. Alright, here goes the test. Go ahead, buddy. Maybe it might need weight. Strapped another 30-40 pounds on there, and the ground is wet. It rained like hell last night, so give it a try, buddy. Oh yeah, look at that. That weight did a lot. Yeah, if the grass was dead, we'll be doing okay. Yeah, I'm happy with the way it's working. Like I say, I killed this grass, but it doesn't die for 5 days or so with that glyphosate or whatever it is. But if this was dry ground, I think it'd be grading it pretty good. It is bringing up all the rocks. There's a big rock there. All right, yeah, so I'd call that a success. We'll give it a try when things dry out. Here he comes. We took some of the weight off. Yeah, it needs some weight. Probably needs a couple cinder blocks on there. Alright, I'd call that a success. Looking good, buddy. Alright, enough of this. So it looks like maybe 100 pounds will work good on the back. Yeah, we gotta wait for it to dry out. Other than that, it's working pretty good.